guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality, and today I wanted to show you two more journals that I've been working on. If you follow me over on Instagram, I did a sneak peek of these, and I am so in love with these books. I just think, I don't know, I just love Alice in Wonderland, and just the two covers on these books, I love them. So I made two Alice in Wonderland books. Obviously, one of them is made with a little golden book cover, and then the other one is made with this companion library book cover. It's about the size of like a Nancy Drew book. So both of them, I covered the spine and the back with this vintage blue turquoisey fabric. I have some dyed ribbon, the seam binding ribbon, and there is a key, and this is a bookmark that's removable, and I'll show you when I open the book. But there's one key on the outside and one key on the inside, and you can just use it as a bookmark, and then like a little dangle on the outside. They both have that. On the front I have a crocheted rose down here that's from a crocheted vintage doily, and I did that on both corners here. This one I had to cover up because there was some damage on the corner here, and I added some metal corners on these two corners of this one. And yeah, there's the back on that one. There's some, oops, take that off there, a little fuzzy. There's rickrack on here on the front and the back, and then the seam binding tie that is removable as well. So I'll go ahead and open this one up, and then I'll do a quick flip through of both of them. So on this one, this is an 1.5 inch spine. There's two signatures. I'll have all the details in my Etsy listing. So in love with this, how this turned out. So here on the inside cover, I have a pocket here, and then this is just a book page that I made into a journaling card. There's a pocket there. It's just a tag there. There's a couple pieces of paper in there and a pocket. This includes all the pages that came in the book, and this was the front cover. I made a pocket here because this had like all the copyright information, so it wasn't that pretty. There's a little printable tag there. These cards are from, if you didn't see, I had an Alice in Wonderland vintage book, and this was one of the pages of that book, and I cut them up. It was a whole page of cards. This is some scrapbook paper, some digital scrapbook paper that I printed. I made a loaded journaling pocket here, or a library card pocket, and did a little embellishing on the front. Some vintage music paper. This is a vintage rose book, the Rose Care book. Here is Tuck Spot. That is from the vintage Alice in Wonderland book. And then I sewed some pom-pom trim in there. I made a little paper embellishment up at the top here. And if you stay tuned, I will be doing 10 easy embellishments for junk journal pages or scrapbook pages. So you go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, so you will be able to be notified when I come out with that video. But I'm going to feature that as well as other really cool embellishments and tucks and things like that. All right, here is a little side pocket there with another journaling card. some graph paper, little side tuck, and here's the first, or the middle of the signature of the first page, or the middle of the first signature. The other side of that page. And that other bag. I love these bags. And I just thought the rose theme went along well with it, and as well as the colors. So another side of that rose page. Here is another cool like belly band idea, and I'll be showing you how to do that. It's pretty simple, but there's just little envelopes. I'd seen this, I went to a vintage market in Orange County with my friend Crystal, who is happy to plan here, and we saw a junk journal there at one of the booths, and this was one of the ideas, so I thought that was a pretty cool idea. So another tuck and a tag. This was from the Alice in Wonderland book, and that was as well. Here's a little flip out page there. Here is a vintage seed catalog for roses or bulbs, whatever. However you buy roses, this is the catalog for them. I'm not really sure. I know you can buy the bushes, but I tried to find rose seed packets, but I am not a gardener, obviously. But here's some little tags, really cool. I did find some poppy seed packets, and I'm going to use those for my Wizard of Oz book that I'm going to be making here pretty soon. I kind of want to do this series. I did these, and then I want to do Mary Poppins and then Wizard of Oz, so be on the lookout for those. Here's a little side pocket. This is a vintage page from a Sears catalog, and I just thought it was cool because it has the teacups and saucers on there. Here's another page from that rose care book, How to Water Your Roses. It's a little corner tuck there with a doily. There's a tag and a little journaling card, or you could make this into a pocket if you want. Here is a little fabric flip. This was from I think it was a placemat, but it's a vintage, I think it was a vintage placemat or a table runner, and it had these embroidered roses on them and this really cool trim on the side. I thought that was really pretty, so I made a flip page there. Just another little belly band. The other side of that rose catalog. And there's a little side tuck there, and then here's the last page, the little pocket. So there's that one. I think that turned out really cute. This one's very similar, but it only has one signature. It's a chunky because I left the cover as is and then covered it. I didn't add into it, so it's pretty chunky. Just know that going in. But I always love a chunky junk journal. And I love this book cover. I think it is awesome. And my Wizard of Oz book is actually from the same book collection. So yeah, that one it's gonna really turn out really cute. So here is this inside cover. There's a little tag there, and another journaling card. This is a page from the actual book. It's a vintage ledger page. This one has a rose catalog page in it as well. Some music paper. This has all the same tags in it, and just some of the journaling cards vary because just the size of it. Some of the pictures I used from the book pages and this one were a little bit wider, so I used those in the little golden book, and then the skinnier images I used in here. There is one of those rose care pages, how to plant roses. There's a couple little cards there. This has some Alice in Wonderland book pages from another book. I have a bigger Alice in Wonderland book that I used from as well. These are book pages, book images from the book. There's a library card pocket, the same as the other one. They each have 3 ribbon paper clips with things attached to them. There's another rose page. Oh, and I have this Alice in Wonderland stamp. I think this is like the Santorini brand, or yes, Santori. I have that stamp. I just think it's really cool. It's like Alice in the teacup with the bunny. Here's the lunch sack there, and here's a journaling card, and this is actually a pocket if you wanted to put things in there. I put this was from one of the books, A Very Merry and Birthday to You. To who? A Very Merry and Birthday to Me. I thought that's a classic line from Alice in Wonderland. Another one of the Sears catalog pages, and there's the whole page in the center there. And that's what the other side looks like here. So that just hangs over the top, and then you can take it out if you want. This opens up to a really cool book page. Little side pocket, another one of those paper embellishments. Side pocket there, a rose page, music sheet paper. It's another really cute tag, another journaling card, the book page, made out of a book page. I did some pom-pom trim on that side. Here is another one of those, the pieces from the table runner. Belly band. There's that little envelope page. This is a flip out. The other side of that rose catalog page. And here is the back cover. A couple more little tags there. So there they are. I hope you like them as much as I do, and I hope this gives you inspiration for your next junk journal. Stick around. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button if you have not subscribed, and the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I come out with a video of new journals or tutorials, Bible journaling, just whatever crafty thing I want to do. And go over to Instagram and follow me there because I give sneak peeks. I try to every day. It doesn't always happen that way, but yeah. So I would love for you to do that. And if you have been subscribed to me for a while and watch my videos, thank you. I appreciate that. I love this community here on YouTube. And yeah, I just think it is so much fun to make these videos for you for your inspiration. And check these out in my Etsy shop if you're interested in them. And I will see you again next time. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality. Bye. God bless.